Yo, 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 what up, family? Man, what's going on, everybody, man? You already know, man. Glory be to God. To God be the glory, y'all. I know it's really been a minute since I got to come outside and chop it up with y'all, man. Talk to y'all, man. I miss coming on here, man. Sharing with y'all what's going on with me, man. What's been happening out here. But I must say, man, things have been good. You know, I've been real blessed, you know, man. With just, blessings, man. Just, enjoying staying clean, man. Enjoying my recovery journey, y'all. Wow, let me think, man. I think the last time I was on here, man, I was giving y'all a little sauce about the past, man. But, you know, today I just want to talk about the now, man. I just want to speak on some gratitude, man. Just speak on, you know, just where I'm at mentally, physically, spiritually, you know what I mean? Just definitely on how far I've come, man. You know, just this time last year, man, I remember vividly, you know, I was back home, North Carolina, you know what I mean? I was very much still in active addiction. Yeah, man, I was going through it, man. You know, full transparency, man. In active addiction, you know, might as well say homeless because I'm house to house, in and out the shelter, you know what I mean? Very depressed, you know, emotionally drained, mentally drained, you know, and it's also coming up on my birthday. It was also coming up on my birthday. My birthday's October 13th. I'm a Libra, you know what I mean? I will be 41 on October 13th. Yeah, and it was just a stressful time, bro. You know, October's a good and a bad month. Like I said, I celebrate my birthday. My mother's birthday was also in October, man. Like I know if any of y'all been watching my videos, like I told y'all, my mother passed October 9th. And, you know, it's hard to deal with. It's still hard. October 9th, 2020 was when she passed, man. And it's still fresh to me. It's still rough and hard to deal with, man. But I'm taking it a lot better than I thought it would in sobriety. You know, and that's only just due to what I've been doing to stay clean, you know, and that's making meetings, you know, talking to people in my network, you know, man, getting numbers and staying inside the solution. And the solution is making meetings, you know, working the 12-step program, staying in touch with guys, like-minded individuals who are working the program and you know, who are living the same life that I'm living. You know, and just taking notes, you know, learning to listening to learn. You know, and that's what I've been doing, y'all, and it's working for me. You know, I got me a sponsor, got me a home group, you know, and I make meetings every day, bro. You know what I mean? You know, they say 90 meetings, 90 days, and like I say, and I did that, and I'm still doing that. So I got a little bit over 4 months, maybe like 4 months and 11 days, clean time right now. I feel good, y'all, you know what I mean? Last October, you know, and every October before this is always, you know, a cause to celebrate, you know what I mean, to get fucked up, you know, because that's what us addicts do on our birthdays and holidays and celebrations, you know what I mean? We drink, we drug, and, you know, we fornicate. And, you know, I'm just grateful to say, man, that's not what I'm doing today, man, and it feel good, bro, and, I thought it would be more of a trigger, you know, knock on wood, you know, this month's still not over. But, you know, I think I got me a pretty solid routine. I got me a pretty solid system. I got me some pretty solid people that I keep in touch with, you know, and plus I got y'all, you know what I mean? And I just really want to say thank you to everybody who's been in the comments, man, and everybody who's been viewing my videos, man. There's a guy that came in my comments and just said how I was motivating him, bro. And I just want to tell you, man, thank you, bro, because I really needed that, man. You know, a lot of times I do these videos, man, and I do it, you know, just to kind of look back. Like I said, I was looking back at my old videos, like, you know, just where I was this time last year. Because this one, I just had started this YouTube channel was in October, and you know, my first videos was, you know, around this time, man. And you can just look at my face, you can just tell the difference from then and now. Man, and I can just remember my thought process and my emotions and my feelings. And bro, it's just so different, man. It's been a year, you know, since I've been home. I left home in November. November 15th to be exact. And it's almost coming up on a year since I've been home, since I've been back to North Carolina. And it's been a rough journey. I mean, it's been some ups, it's been some downs, an emotional roller coaster, you know, man. But all in all, I'm so grateful, and it's definitely been a blessing, man. Gotten my license, you know, I mean, never had a license in 40 years, man. I always drove, but, you know, I mean, never ever got a license. I've gotten saved, I've gotten baptized, I've joined a church, you know, I go to church every Sunday. You know, I got me a sponsor, a great sponsor, man. I love the guy, man, and we're friends, you know, just as much as he's my sponsor, he's my friend. You know, I've met so many people in the rooms of NA, and they're some good guys, man, and it's been genuine love, and people check on me, and they ask me how I'm doing, and you know, they show genuine interest in wanting better for myself, wanting better for me as well as I want better for myself. And I've gotten that nowhere else, not with my family, you know, and I know my family love me, but, you know, some people have a hard way of showing love, you know, but that's just a little off topic. But yeah, man, some great people. You know, got me a job. You know, I've kept this job. It'll be almost 4 months. On the 23rd, I've been at this job. You know, never was able to hold down a steady job, y'all. You know, due to drinking and drugging. Once I get high that night, I'm not going to work. You know what I mean? So, you know, it got me a bank account. You know, it got me a credit card. I'm cleaning up my credit. You know, I'm saving money. I got money in the bank, money in my wallet. You know what I mean? You know, just, you know, I even quit smoking cigarettes. I don't even smoke cigarettes no more. You know what I mean? I do vape. I need to quit that. You know, but, you know, progress, not perfection, y'all. You know what I mean? You know, getting in touch with my spirituality, you know what I mean? And my higher power. I'm praying every night. I mean, all through the day. You know what I mean? I'm so in touch with God right now. You know, and I could definitely improve, but, you know, I'm doing way better spiritually, you know, emotionally, physically. You know, I think I might even gain 3-4 pounds, maybe 5. You know what I mean? I'm happy, y'all. You know what I mean? I haven't been able to say that in a long time. Granted, I miss the hell out of my children. Lord knows I miss my kids, man. But, you know, Thanksgiving is coming up, and, you know, I got my license, so, I'm making plans to rent me a vehicle, rent me a car, rent me a room, you know, that Thursday, Friday, Saturday, maybe stay about 3 days and just, you know, spend time with my kids and love on them. And, you know, I talk to my dad, and, you know, first time he's ever really expressed that he loves me and that he's proud of me, man. And almost brings me to tears, y'all. You know what I mean? I love my dad, you know what I mean? We might have had some, you know, father-son dilemmas, but, you know what I mean, all in all, man, I love that guy. You know what I mean? He took care of me my whole life. He's a great dude. You know, everybody got their faults. He's not perfect, nor am I. Nor was I the best son. You know, but I love him, man, and I can't wait to see him. And I definitely can't wait to bring y'all along the journey, you know, and y'all definitely pray for me when I do go back, you know what I mean, because being home is definitely a trigger for me. And, you know, I just want to do right, man. I just want to stay the path, man. I actually just got off the phone with my kids, man, and, you know, man, if anybody who's a parent out there, man, you know, I mean, being a dad is just like the greatest feeling in the world to me, man, and I just can't wait to have them back in my life, man. And I know it's been, you know, it's been over a year since I've, like, physically seen them. You know, we talk on the phone, we FaceTime, video chat, and all that stuff, but, you know, it's nothing like holding my kids and hugging my kids and, you know, feeding my kids and, you know what I mean, taking care of them physically. you know, but I know God has his timing on that, you know what I mean? And just like my sponsor says and my mentor says, you know, take this time out right now to really focus on me, because I can't help anybody if I'm not right, you know, so, you know, just putting it all in God's hands, you know, and trusting God to take care of my children in my absence, you know, and I believe he will, and I believe he is, and I know he is, you know, just as much as he's taking care of me, and, you know, just sitting back and thinking about, like, how all of this is just divine, you know what I mean? Because, I mean, this time last year, bro, I would have never thought that I would be in Jacksonville, Florida, you know what I mean, in recovery, you know what I mean? And I just didn't know, and I just sit back and think, like, wow, God knew. You know, God had this planned all the time, you know what I mean? And it just makes me think even further, like, wow, where will I be this time next year? You know what I mean? And God has a plan for it, you know, and I'm just grateful that I don't have to have control over everything, and I can put, you know, trust in my higher power, you know what I mean, to guide me through this thing, and to, you know what I mean, I already have a plan for me already. You know, I don't know the actual quote for the Bible verse, but I know it's something to the sort where, you know, God says, you know, I do have a plan for you, and that plan is for you to have a bright future and an expected end or something like that, y'all. I did get my hair cut today too, y'all. You know, it look pretty good. You know what I mean? Looking good, feeling good, you know what I mean? You know, it's just a blessing, smelling good. Y'all can smell this cologne I got, man. It smells good. But, yeah, y'all, man, I'm just blessed, y'all. And it's great to have healthy, beautiful kids, man. Great support system. And, you know, just to have light at the end of that tunnel, man. Thank God I don't look like what I've been through. I think I look good, you know what I mean? I think I'm feeling good, you know, and it can only get better from here, man, you know, and this is all the perks of, you know, doing the right thing, staying sober, staying clean. So if I can encourage y'all, man, anybody out there who is struggling with what to do, and just take that first step, man, and pray to God, let God lead you. Don't even think about it, you know what I mean? Just go to detox, you know, get into a program, you know what I mean? Or if that's not an option, go to a meeting, bro. There's meetings in every city across the world, you know what I mean? This thing is not just national, not just in your city. This thing is global. It's in every country. Get on Zoom. They got Zoom meetings, you know what I mean? Or get you a book, just, you know what I mean? Get some literature. You know, if you don't want to go to an NA meeting physically, bro, you can do that shit online, man. Just talk to somebody, bro. Man, I've seen it change so many people's lives, and you know, and I just see what it's done in my life in just this short amount of time, man. Oh man, it's a beautiful thing, man. You get your courage back, you get your self-love back, you get you back. You know what I mean? You know, you don't have to use no more, y'all. You do not have to do drugs, man. And I know it's hard. It's still hard, you know. And but you know, just get started, man. If you ever want to talk, you ever need motivation, you got it here, bro. You know what I mean? I'm more than willing to, you know what I mean, give my number to anybody who wants to, you know, just talk, bro. If you just need somebody to vent to, if you're not ready, you know what I mean, and you just want to talk and just get some advice, bro, I'm here for that. You know what I mean? If you want to do it in the comments, if you want to, you know, however you want to do it, bro, I'm here to help. You know what I mean? And you know, even if helping you is just watching these videos, bro, that's what I'm doing. Because you know, I got a lot of content creators that I watch, man, and they just help me so much. You know, that's a start. You know what I mean? Watch some positive content, bro. You know, watch some spiritual content. You know what I mean? Just, you know, just get alone and, you know, do something different, man. You know, if nothing changes, nothing changes. You know what I mean? You change one thing, you can change everything. You know what I mean? Wow, I like that, man. If you change one thing, you can change everything. Yeah, and that's what I did, man. I changed one thing. I made a better decision. You know, instead of making the decision to go back home, thinking I was going to be able to do, do something different when doing the same thing. I made a decision not to go home, bro, and it's been a blessing. And you will meet people along the way that can help you, that will help you, that will pour into you. If your family's not encouraging, man, these people that I've met in NA are like family, bro, and they treat me like more than the love is just, you gotta experience, man. I encourage you to go get them hugs, bro. Go get that experience, man. In them rooms, bro. It's love, man. And they say, man, we're gonna love on you until you learn to love yourself. And that's literally what they do, y'all. And, it's just been a blessing, man. And I just want to thank everybody who's coming on here watching, man. Y'all help me out, man. If I would have thought I'd be sitting around palm trees by the beach, and, man, it's a blessing, man. And I just can't wait to see how much more God is going to elevate me and what else He has in store for my life. Me as a standing citizen, as an employee, as a person in general, man. It does get lonely. A lot of people's situations are different, but it's my time to meet that woman. God'll bless me with it. And I'm really just not into, hopping relationships right now, man. I want something that's gonna last, man. Like I said, I'll be 40, but I'm ready to settle down, get married and all that stuff, but all that's some time, man. My focus is not on women right now. My focus is staying clean one day at a time. Staying employed, cleaning up my credit, cleaning up the records that I made in my life, and getting me back together so I can be a better father, so I can be a better brother, a better sister. A better brother for my sister. My sisters, a better uncle, a better son, a better friend, become the man that is, a beneficial husband. I don't want to be a burden in anybody's life anymore, and I want to be beneficial when someone is able to come into my life when God sees fit, and I want that woman that God sees, and I know it's coming, all with patience. I want my own place, but with patience. I want me a vehicle, but with patience, and just keeping gratitude in the now, being grateful for what's going on today. I had a great day, made 2 meetings, man, got me a couple of little outfits, man, for my birthday, and, getting ready to, got me something good to eat, and take me a shower, get in the bed, get up, get ready for church in the morning, man. It's just a blessing to be here. I've seen people come and go since I've been here, man, and that definitely keeps me grounded, man. I've seen people go and come back. I've seen people go and not come back. Thank God I haven't seen anybody pass, but that's always a yet, man, but I've seen a lot of people come into the program, and, it's always a blessing to see people on that first day, and I remember when I was in that first day, I just want to say, man, I'm just glad I'm not where I was, man. Thank y'all for coming on this journey with me, man. I appreciate everybody who's riding this thing out with me, man. Y'all, I really appreciate it, yo. Especially everybody in the comments, yo, man. Y'all, it mean a lot, especially my guy that told me that I was motivating him. I appreciate you, bro. Like I say, man, if you ever want to chop it up, bro, hit me up, man. Just, I ain't got no problem shooting you my number, If you're ever in Jacksonville, let's catch a meeting, bro, You can do it, because everybody has the ability to change their life, All you got to do is have a desire. And just take that first step. And, God will see you through the rest, man. I'm just real grateful today. I'm happy. I ain't been able to say it in a long time, y'all, but, I am. yeah, man, I just wanted to come on here and, you know, share that with y'all, man. Definitely will be continuing making these videos since, you know, as long as I reach one person, as long as one person is motivated, as long as I can impact one person, bro, I'm honored, you know, I'm honored. And it's a blessing, bro. You blessed me with that. Everybody's been commenting, man. I might not get a lot of views, but as long as I reach one or two of y'all, man, you know, that's great. You know, man, and when y'all comment, bro, that, you know, that just fills my spirit, man, because, you know, I feel like God has a calling on my life, and it's to reach people, man, and it's to help people, man, and I just want to be a service, man. If anybody got suggestions on anything, you know, anything they want to talk about, or anything I can do better, any flaws you see in me, or anything, you know, just anything that you can help me with, man. I'm always open to learn something, you know, and yeah, man. I just want to say I appreciate y'all, man. I love y'all, man. You know, I'm here for you. You got a friend in me. You know, you got a brother here. You know what I mean? I know where you're at. You know, and I can relate. You know, so that's what we're here for, man. Let's everybody walk this thing out, man. Focus on change. Focus on being the best version of yourself. You know, if nobody believe in you, I believe in you. If nobody told you they love you today, man, I love you, man. And y'all stay blessed. Y'all stay prayed up. You know, if you're not clean today, man, you get clean tomorrow. You know, and if you ever fall, you know, just get back up. Get back up, bro. You know, and I just want to say thank y'all for tuning in, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Y'all stay blessed. Have a great day, man. Remember, to God be the glory.